welcome back to my channel. Today my video will be about getting ready with me. I'll be doing my hair and my makeup today. I'm not a makeup artist, so please bear with me. I don't know all the proper ways to do makeup, but this is how I do my makeup and I absolutely love it. This is how my friend who's a makeup artist taught me how to do makeup, and this is what I've seen watching people reviews and tutorials. So don't quote me on a lot of things, but this is how I do my face. I'm going to prime my face with some primer spray. This primer spray is the Slay All Day. I like that primer spray. And I'll be going in, and I will start color correcting my Chanel bags underneath my eyes. Once you feel like you have everything blended in, you can start with your foundation. And this concealer I'm using is just some LA Girl Pro Concealer. I always use LA Girl for the orange corrector. I mean, I don't think it matters when it comes to color correcting, but some people think it does or feel like it does. But I'll start with my foundation. I use MAC foundation. And I just go. This is Match Master. I use a shade darker than my skin color because I like my highlight to pop. So that's why I look a little darker, but I like a shade darker than my skin complexion. Only when I do highlight and contour. But for tonight, that's the look I'm going for, so that's the foundation I use. Otherwise, if I'm just doing a regular basic makeup look, I'll wear my natural color, which is Match Master 7.0. And I know you guys notice I do my eyebrows after my foundation. I know it's weird, but some people do, and this is just what works best for me. And I just shade in my eyebrows how my eyebrows naturally grow in. I don't like them too dramatic. You can see that, but I like a real natural eyebrow. I don't like them too dramatic, too dark. I like very natural brows. And I just take my middle fingers and I just go like this in the front where your eyebrows start, and you can see it gives a natural appearance on, you know, your normal eyebrows. And I'm going to take my LA Girl concealer. This is Warm Honey, and I just go in and I conceal the bottom of my eyebrow. concealer down, just so it's easier to blend. And I take a little foundation and I just drop it right here on the concealer that's on my hand. And I just mix that a little bit just so it could be a little darker in my skin color on top of my eyebrow, because I don't like my brow at the top to be so highlighted. So now that you have your eyebrows blended and you're nice and neat, you're gonna go and you're gonna prime your eyebrow with that same concealer on your eyelid. And you know, I mean, this is just how I do my makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't know the correct term or the correct products probably to use. I only know the important part, and that's just to make myself look better. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. Jaclyn Hill product. This is the Boss, the Bling Boss palette, and they have these colors on here. I think I'm going to use the Sparks and Rockstar with some glitz and glam. So I'll start with my Sparks. You guys, I just learned how to do eyeshadow and I'm still not like a pro when it comes to this. So, you makeup artists, you could go ahead and laugh right now because this is how I do my eyeshadow. Blending is key, ladies. I feel like I got that blended. Okay. So now I'm going to go with some glitz and glam. And I'm just going to put that right here at the top. So our eyeshadow is done. Thank you for this palette. I love this palette. It's my new favorite. So now I'm going to start with highlighting and contouring my face. This is the best part about doing my makeup. This is my favorite concealer for my highlight. This is Tarte Shape Tape. Yeah, Shape Tape. And this color is Tan Deep Honey. I mean, you can cry and Shape Tape still gonna be in place. Like, this is the best concealer ever. And this is what makes my face look pop. Now that I have my highlight blended in, I'm just gonna go ahead and set, you always set your highlight. And when I say highlight, I mean concealer. You always want to set your highlight, and when I set my highlight, I use medium golden setting powder from MAC. It looks like this, and it's a setting powder. What you want to set with your setting powder, the Holy Grail Laura Mercier powder. So I'm gonna let that set. And while that's setting, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face. I use my favorite, which is my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and it's from tan to deep. I like a deep contour, and I just use these two right here, these two colors right here, and I'm just going right here on my cheekbone. I'll come down. A nose job. This is what me and my friends call a nose job. Like, we literally like snatch our noses. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all together so I won't look like a big corpse, you know. This is how I blend my face in. I take Deep Powder by MAC, and I go on top of my face, and I just blend this all in. Honey, you need to blend like this. And you take your powder, you take as much powder as you need to blend it all in. Do you see the difference? There's a big difference right here. You got setting, you got beat. Setting, beat, setting, beat. Now I got my face. Good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some blush. I don't like too much blush. I just like a real natural blush. I got this this blush is from MAC. It looks so dirty because I had it forever, and I travel with it. I go in with a little raisin powder from MAC, which is blush, and I go right there on my contour and just put a little bit, just to, you know, intensify that contour. And once you intensify it, you just gotta go back and blend it out. Once I do that, I'm just gonna sit and spray my face with setting powder. This is my Slay All Day. I have some bronzer in here so I can look very glitter-ish when I spray. I told y'all I'm extra. That dry a little, but before it dries, you want to put your highlighter on. You have to have your highlighter on, otherwise your face is not complete. And my highlighter, I use Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Glow Kit, and I'm going to use some of my bronze, and I use a little bit of my summer, and I just go right on top of my cheek and add that highlighter. For my eyeliner, I use Maybelline Stiletto. And this is like the hardest thing I could ever do, but I do it. y'all see that? I messed up on my eye. So I'm gonna show y'all a trick. When you mess up on your eye, you gonna let it dry a little bit, because you don't want it to like fix it when it's wet, because it's just gonna smudge. And there you go, just like that. So I'm gonna start to fix my eyeliner. As you can see, I messed up. And because I messed up and it's just a little bit, I don't have to really erase it. I can just go ahead and just put some more eyeshadow on top of it. And the brush actually wipes it off a little bit too. And then you're gonna go and fix that line that you messed up. Just like that. Show you guys how easy it is to get perfectly ready with using a glueless wig. So I'm just gonna take my wig makeup kit and put it on top of my part. Period. Better about it, I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron the front of it. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of mousse and just put it on top of my hair. Oil, and just put it on the top of your hair. Just in minutes, you is fly. Fly, honey. Just that quick. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, or comment below anything you guys would like to tell me. I mean, let me know if I taught you anything. I'm not a makeup artist, so this is just how I do my makeup, products that I like, because, you know, it's just me.